Hi everyone, my name is EllizaAlaska.
And I'm ElliRsose.
And together, we form one whole brain cell. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club Part 2.
Dos.
Well, let's jump right into it.
Let's go. We have a poem to see how that goes. What? Oh. Okay, I was worried for a second.
Hi again, Zaddy.
Ooh.
Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Zaddy. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you.
She already knows you have commitment issues?
She already knows that I have commitment issues, and I feel
exposed.
Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not even accustomed to it?
Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
This sounds like a threat.
It does! Ooh! Ooh, spicy.
Natsuki, you clearly have a big mouth for somebody who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Damn. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Zaddy always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting.
I feel attacked.
And you almost set your house on fire once.
I mean, it's so...
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Zaddy can become good friends too.
Sayori.
Huh? ...
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the real situation she just put me into.
Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like it was a big deal, but it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be one. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much? Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Ooh.
Woo! Well, you can read it at your own pace.
She's trying to say we slow.
We is a little slow.
Okay, you know.
I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off. 4 out of 10?
4 out of 10.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. So Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet.
Ooh, what's she doing in the closet?
Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I closed my eyes and ended up listening to Sayuri and Monica and Sayuri's conversation with Monica.
You're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though.
Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is the idea of the literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way to show that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds.
That doesn't solve the problem, though.
What do you mean?
Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to, like, speak to their creative minds.
What's this? Shuri is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick?
What kind?
Well, I guess we could...
Cupcakes!
Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that.
You're right!
Just straight up volunteering this bitch.
We just throwing her in
Like,
there.
she's gonna make all these cupcakes. Like,
She's
have
gonna
you
make-
ever made cupcakes for school before?
I have. And I've also done it for like a whole neighborhood when I was pregnant because, you know, cravings. And I was like, oh, I could feed everyone. Yeah, it wasn't fun.
They're gonna get this one girl
This one!
to bake all these cupcakes.
And they didn't even ask her.
That sounds like some shit I'd do.
Yeah. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. This works out perfectly.
That wasn't why you suggested it?
Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy.
Oh. Cupcakes it is then.
I'm hungry.
Anyways, we still need to work out the details for the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sorori is still her usual self. But therein lies an unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sayuri can put in her mind things that make them come true. To life. Holy shit. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see a world through her eyes.
What?
I open my eyes to find Sorori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault you're sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
Does our school have a napping club?
Okay, Aizawa Kitty. You're staying up late again, aren't you?
Holy shit, you want to hear a fun fact?
Yeah.
Alright, so you know how like in Japan, most of the time, in most schools, you have to join a club? There are schools that have going home clubs. Where they walk each other home. It's the going home club. That's the club I would join.
Yes. Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah. I know. I know. You're always looking out for me, Siri.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days in this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayuri, it's written all over you. Sayuri glances around at herself.
How is it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at you, your hair is sticking out all over around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayuri's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about it. God, Zaddy going hard.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayuri. What do you think? Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
Oh!
What a burn. It's because she likes you, Zaddy.
That's why, obviously. That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind.
Oh.
Titties!
Titties. This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things.
Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay, though.
I'm happy we're like this.
I'm happy we're like this.
I'm sorry, there's a bug on my hand.
No, you're good. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. That button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever button it, you would have. If you. No, I read that right.
Yeah.
If you ever button it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Don't say that out loud! Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange seeing Sayuri's blazer buttoned up like that?
It's so stuffy. Ugh. It's not worth it at all.
Sayuri hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
Phew. That's so much better.
Your boy Sin's playing Monster Hunter.
Oh.
Sayuri put her arm out and twisted it around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anybody else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. That was so fucking cute, actually.
Don't cry, Jesus.
I didn't cry.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focused on going to bed earlier.
Fine.
You're like an old married.
It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come over and wake me up in the morning.
Bruh.
Bruh.
You're doing it again, Suri.
Oh, but I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tear with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Huh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?
Yay! Zaddy, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Suri still trots. I got a burp, and it's not coming out. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Suri still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, do you remember to write your poem last night? Did you?
Yeah.
My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I could really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with now?
I can't wait.
Suri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Suri's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuki reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their own bags. I do the same myself.
Okay. Which poem should we read first, my guy? Natsuki?
Yeah, I like her bitchiness.
Me too. Plus you need a break from talking.
Yeah, I do need a break from talking. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poem yesterday. It's probably only fair to share mine with hers first.
That's fair. That's... ...
That's a question mark.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
Wow, that's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me.
It's not.
It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes.
Do you want to get smacked?
Yes, Mommy.
Yes, Mommy.
I'll pass.
Ah, Zaddy. Sorry. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race. Owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. What?
I don't get it.
I don't get it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
Oh, we're lying? I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't that the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly.
What's the message?
I don't know. I like when it's easy to read but hits you hard. Where is it supposed to hit you? Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening.
Is this about how everything around her has something special and unique, but people themselves don't?
Yeah, I think so. Or at least she's talking about herself and she doesn't have anything unique.
She got pink hair.
She does. She does.
She got an attitude.
She got an attitude. She can bake cupcakes.
She
like
can
a
bake
bitch.
fucking cupcakes!
So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
Now I do. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay.
No, it doesn't.
Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose.
Why?
It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
That was a terrible poem.
It was so bad, Suki.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
Yeah. That's what it means to be a pro. Ugh.
Go give this to a publisher. I dare you.
I dare you. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from the youngest one here. Did you?
Oh shit, yeah, she's younger.
She's the youngest one, yeah.
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her a little with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
You're better than, yeah. Let's go Yuri.
Yuri?
Yuri.
Yuri. Dot dot dot. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's that bad. I want to read this.
I want to read her poem.
It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. Just need to put my thoughts into words.
Oh, it's that bad.
Hold on. It's that bad.
It's that bad.
Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? I don't think you wrote a poem. Oh, yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after... I guess that it might be after reading through it. Oh, sorry, it's that bad. No! Yes.
Yes.
Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face into her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really hadn't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there's a specific writing habit that are usually typical to new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing that I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their styles very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick writing styles separate from the topic matter, and they don't form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her mine's not. No. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting to work together, and probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. I think that's the most valuable feedback.
Yeah, we've gotten so far.
Natsuki can be a little based, though. Based? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
Bitch, Yuri, it's not
It's
serious.
I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
I'm interested.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for it, which is kind of funny. After all, this is supposed to be a literature club. I can't read cursive.
Okay, the ghost under the lake. Hold on. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of that future. I bathe, calm, breathing air in the present, but living in the past, the light flickers, I flicker back.
Wait, I kind of like that.
I like that a lot.
That's actually pretty damn good. Thank you for reading that.
You're welcome.
Whenever my brain sees
Cursive, it makes your head hurt. Yeah.
no, my dyslexia just goes squiggles.
Squiggles. Yeah.
Dot dot dot.
Ow.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
No. That's beautiful.
No, your handwriting's beautiful. I just have dyslexia. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read.
I mean, damn. Okay.
I have a learning disability. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is very pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer
I
poems.
would love to read it.
Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Zaddy. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance it over after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences into their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. What?
I'm trying to understand the poem before she tells us.
Oh!
Okay, so it's not about a ghost.
It's not about a ghost. But it was like a street light, and the street light flickers back,
It's like
and I flicker back.
She's scared of the future, so she's living in the past, but she's looking towards the future, and then she's calm, and she's in the present, and then she flickers back. Like she was looking into the future, but also
I wonder if
living.
spacebar will work.
Oh.
I didn't read that. Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry.
Lingering. Yeah, we're
Lingering in her last remaining places of comfort, unable to go to the past. We missed something important.
We did.
Hello, sibling.
Hello.
Would you like to come over and read with us?
Would you like to come be a character?
I think I peaked at Monster Hunter.
You peaked in Monster Hunter?
Yeah.
What'd you
I don't even know what
do?
that
I
means.
just did one of the the end game challenges solo, like first try,
Oh shit.
like the hunting the 4 like end game monsters, all end up like with under 20 minutes. And I was like,
Good job.
It's beautiful.
paralysis.
Paralysis.
It wins.
Paralysis it wins.
It wins. I still haven't played through this game.
Really?
I everybody knows the memes.
I don't, so.
She's never seen them. Don't spoil it.
Oh, she knows more than she's letting on. I can tell.
No.
Haley? Or
She's lying.
Yuri?
She's lying. She knows more than she's letting
I
on.
don't!
And soon to be left with nothing.
Pretty much.
She's.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up one of these things, too.
Oh, God.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you.
Oh, thank God.
Did you, Nate?
Zaddy.
Zaddy!
Zaddy!
Zaddy! He's judging us.
But not by me.
Zaddy.
Is that it?
Monica. Still your fucking AC, you.
Don't steal my AC, you fuck. Alright, are you staying or going?
Should I stay?
Should I go now? Dot, dot, dot? Oh my goodness. This is so good, Sadie. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Siri.
Everyone laughed. She's laughing. why.
You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez.
She just really wants some dick, okay?
Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a zaddy poem.
A zaddy poem.
And that's what makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Shuri hugs the sheet tight against her chest. You're so weird, Sayuri.
I'm really happy just that you wrote me. And it just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing right in front of you in the club room? Oh, well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Zaddy. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayuri. I'm not sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motives here. Bitches. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Bitches. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right?
Oh, God.
Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Oh, good. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to keep me out of bed, to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. You are asking me to come out and play. Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
You know what? That was actually pretty solid. Sayuri. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Alright, Monica. Let's get you over with.
Let's get this over with.
Hi, Zaddy. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
No.
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Zaddy. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's the sort of burial that we'll be learning to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. Another. It makes me think of something Sayori. Would like.
Oh, great.
Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being.
She talks about us?
She talks about me? Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that that kind of vibe is where I get reading your poem. Huh? You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. Yuri! On ice! But in any case, Yuri's writing has kind of a genuine feeling to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knows? Who knew that somebody so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. Oh, you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. Why does it sound like we're getting ready to enter a hentai?
I know, right?
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things.
Oh, God.
That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you.
Gonna figure.
I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for that. I need a sip of drink. You know what? You can read this in a man's voice.
Everyone else might be a little too biased towards their own kinds of styles. Sounded like trying to do crunk, but I failed. I don't know. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most.
So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressions of ever anything. Anyways, you want to read my poem now?
Please get over it.
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
Everybody keeps it.
You sound perfectly confident for somebody who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in a wall.
Oh God.
It couldn't have been me. See the direction. Read this.
It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with the permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Screeching forever, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in.
What
Ma'am.
Did we just read?
So what do you think? I don't get it.
I don't know what's happening.
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performing out loud, it can be really powerful. So it's a spoken word poem.
Yeah.
What was the inspiration behind this?
I don't even want to know. I don't even...
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it.
You wrote it!
I guess you could say I have some sort of epiphany recently. She murdered somebody.
She murdered somebody.
It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyways.
Necrophilia? What's happening?
Here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
I don't want to know.
Sometimes when you write a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it hurt. Sorry, I changed the voice there. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never get any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a dark part of the ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Thank God. Thank God. It's over. It's over. It's over. I guess it's over.
It better be.
I glanced around the room. That was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated. If it's everyone judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Suri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly
Gingerly, yeah.
The fuck is that? They gingerly exchange sheets of paper,
Like-
sharing their respective poems.
It's a good thing. Gingerly is it's a case.
I have never seen the word gingerly used
Really?
in this context.
Really?
Yes.
I have.
Where?
Books.
Never.
Different books, man. I don't know.
We read. You like shitty romance novels. I like trauma.
I like trauma too, okay?
I got a good trauma book for you then.
I will read it.
You might cry. You're gonna
I'm
cry.
gonna cry. I cry in every book I read.
Even the porn?
Not when they're fucking.
As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri is smiling sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk in one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy?
Ah, thank you. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out all that nice.
Well, I don't have, I have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Yuri liked it, and Zaddy did too. So based on that, I'd gladly give you some suggestion of my own. First of all...
Excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Zaddy liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Zaddy appreciates my advance more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more?
Oh, advice. I said advice.
Yeah, you did. Are you that full of yourself? She's gonna have a whole panic attack.
If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do over the cutesy.
Oh! Is everything okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Zaddy started showing up.
Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Zaddy! She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain this to her, Zaddy.
What? Wait! There's no reason to have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Zaddy? Well? Shit. How did I get dragged into this in the first
You
place?
joined Literature Club.
It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with will probably think more highly of me.
Oh, God.
So of course it has to be...
Decisions. I'm leaving this one up to you.
You're leaving it up to me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a cunt.
Good.
Yuri? Yuri, you're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that... I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. At least in the reader's imagination. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? Shows how much you know.
That's not... Natsuki. I think that's enough.
Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me.
Natsuki voice whines. Look. What we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing. And sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small circumstances can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayuri is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise.
Thanks for noticing?
She finally mumbles that, barely audible. Yuri. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so.
Hey, it's not like I need you to apologize for me, Zaddy. Sheesh.
Natsuki takes a breath.
The thing about... Ugh.
Natsuki glances around the room.
Will everyone stop staring at me?
Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away.
Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all.
Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone.
Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri.
Sayori? I'll go make some tea.
I was just trying to help.
I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it's worthwhile for everyone, especially you, Zaddy.
Don't call us out.
And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the laziness around we got a little too used to. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all. There's still time before we go home, so we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we'll do a literature related thing in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book and do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for.
I disagree, Monica.
About what?
That's not the most important part about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun.
Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel sharing your poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright, well, mostly.
Zaddy, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poem will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination.
Zaddy? Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either.
Ooh.
Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Zaddy, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? This man! We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Oh, God. Oh, no, another one. Alright, how are we doing it? Who are we impressing? Who do we want?
Not Yuri.
Not Yuri. She's too much for me.
Not Sayori.
No, that's too easy.
She's too easy.
I mean, I really like
Cute.
Natsuki, but...
go with the cutest shit.
Ribbon, candy, hop, like a bunny. Daydream, giggle.
I'm just choosing the shit that I don't want to choose.
Yeah.
Playground? Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Cheeks, tone, sticky, portrait, anime, uncanny, party.
Anime.
Anime?
It's cute, I guess. Sometimes. Dream?
Oh, dream!
Sweet. Chill. Laugh. Rose. She likes very simple words. Sugar.
What is this over here?
What is happening over here? Oh! It jumps when she likes the word.
Oh.
Promise.
Promise?
Oh,
No!
no!
Shit, we got the wrong one. Sunset? Depression. Bubbles?
Yes!
Bubbles! Pure death.
Chocolate.
Chocolate?
Yes!
Papa!
Boop.
Boop.
Yes!
Warm hair, sunny, games, raindrops, mouse, dance, kitty.
Kitty.
Kitty?
Kitty. Yeah.
Kiss?
Kiss? Yeah. Yeah, we got it this time. I think we got it this time. I think we did it.
We got it.
I think that. Why didn't we notice that
Alright.
the first time?
We're gonna end this episode.
Yes.
It gets pretty long.
Yes. Yeah.
Alright, well, thank everyone for tuning in.
Had a wonderful time.
Had a wonderful time. Like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications.
If you hated us, subscribe anyway.
If you think I'm an annoying piece of shit, subscribe.
Subscribe.
Duh.
Duh. If you think my voice is annoying, please subscribe.
God,
You know?
yes, ma'am. Yes.
You can't agree.